work and you got nothing, it's time to let go.
Faith can change everything.
This video is about you who decide to be on this journey with me. I don't want this to be all about me, although this channel is about me showing my journey with you guys and showing my failures and my success so that way you can learn and we can grow together. I just don't want this video or all those videos to be about me. I want to learn from you guys as well. So whatever you're working on, I want to be able to read the comments. If you have gained any wisdom on a certain area of your life, I'd love to learn that as well. Or if you have any failure, I'd love to learn, and maybe we can work something out and we come up with a plan on that failure and we can learn from each other. This is what I want this channel to be all about. Before we get started, let's talk about why you need to let 2025 be your reset year. Yep, I said it right. Let it be your reset. Whatever you were doing in 2024, especially if it wasn't working for you, it's time to just take a pause and see, or even say to yourself, what am I doing? If I'm doing all this work, if I'm doing 3, 4 jobs, or if I'm working on this business plan and it doesn't bear any fruit, what am I doing? It's time for a change. But sometimes we just feel like, it's hard to let go, especially on the things that we put so much effort on. I completely understand, and I've been there as well. When I started my first business, I was thinking, I put so much money into this, I don't want to let it go. Even though deep down I know it wasn't working, but I still wanted to hold on to it and hoping it will get better, which it never did. And I just kept holding on to it. Time kept passing by, spending money, spending time, which I cannot get back. This is the reason why I'm saying 2025 needs to be the year of reset. Whatever it is, it can be any area of your life. The first question you should be asking yourself is why letting go is so essential. Because we hear that a lot. Yeah, this is a new year, new me, 2025, new me, new Miss Lee. Let's talk about why is it essential. If you thought about resetting your life in 2025, trust me, this thought will not be in vain. It may take a little while. It may not go as you planned, but having this thought alone is a sign that you are in the right path and everything will work out. It may not work as you want it to be, or it may take a little while, but just so you know, you are in the right path. I know I am. I had this thought back in October 2024, and now I'm here. I'm working on myself. I am doing so much better, and that's why I'm letting you know that you made the right decision to have this thought. So before making this decision, let's talk about why you need to let go. In my personal experience, I did not know how essential it is to let go until I experienced it. So this is the first question you should be asking yourself: why letting go is essential. Imagine being in a relationship, whether long term or short term, everything was going well, you were in love, you were putting the work, and your significant others does the same thing, no issues whatsoever, and other people wish they could have been in your spot, or you were an example for other people and they were taking advice, and they were taking advice from your relationship because of how good the relationship was, and suddenly thing has changed. You don't get the same treatment anymore, you don't get the gifts anymore, you don't get the I love you anymore. All those complimentary things that we get in a relationship, you just stop getting them completely. But you are so focused on that relationship because you were so committed, and you are the type of person who give all yourself. When you commit to something, or whether person or your job or a community, so once you are committed, you just give all yourself. Even though you don't get the same thing in return, you just keep doing the same work. This is the same thing in your relationship. And you just keep putting the work, you just keep doing the same thing, you just keep showing the love. And one day you just finally realize how bad it has gotten, because in your mind you were thinking that, maybe it will get better, or maybe I just need to keep doing what I'm doing, then one day it will get how it was before, and it never did. And one day you finally take a moment to yourself to think about how you have been mistreated, and you still in denial. You still in denial. You want to continue doing the same thing despite you not getting that same treatment in return. You just want to keep going because you are so committed, and not knowing that it will not be how it was in the beginning. In my case, I experienced this in my business side of things. I know some of you guys watching, you maybe experienced that in your relationship, or your personal life, or your spiritual life, your work, your job, your new business, your YouTube channel. It can be anything. In my case, I remember back in 2021 when I started my healthcare staffing firm. Everything was going great. I was so busy working. I didn't even think about God. I'll say that. I was so busy working. I was putting the work. I was making money. Since I was all about the money in the beginning, I had no purpose. I mentioned that in my other video. I was all about the money. I was so happy until one day everything just stopped. I was doing the same thing. I was waking up early. I actually took a break from my 9 to 5 to focus on the business, just to show you how dedicated I was, and nothing was working. And I wasn't even in denial. I just had the belief that it will work, but not knowing that it was the time to let go. And perhaps God wanted me to do something else. And sometimes when we experience this blockage, or when we experience this things that we want so bad and it's not working out for us, sometimes it's God telling us that this season is over, it's time to move on. We are so accustomed to hold on to things that we believe are so precious to us. Like my mom, she has clothes in her closet that are like 15 years old, and then she doesn't wear them. And I'm like, just give them for donations. Why are you holding on to them? They don't fit anymore. Why? It is the same way. Back to my business. I was doing all that I can. I was putting the work, and I was just staying in one spot. Matter of fact, I was going backward because all the money that I have made, I was just spending them because I had taken a break from my 9 to 5. So imagine I was just holding on to something that I hope will be working, and I was putting the work. I was just stuck there and not knowing that I just needed to let go. I remember that day when I finally became honest with myself, and I was just laying down and I was thinking, and I heard this voice told me, you work, and you got nothing. It's time to let go. And that's when something clicked. I was like, maybe I need to let go. Maybe this thing is not serving me now, and maybe it might in the future, or maybe it will never serve me, and it's time to work on something else. Because it felt like a never ending race. I was tired, and I know you are too. And I have been reading those Bible verses about letting go and let God handle everything. One of my favorite is Ephesians 3 verse 20. I will write down those verses about letting go in the description box. Feel free to copy them and add them to your note or your notebook, whatever you want to do with it, and read them daily, and it will give you comfort and it will help you to let go of that one thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's your business, your relationship, or your job, or anything, item, your house. And yeah, so feel free to copy them in the description box. And what's one thing are you trying to let go of this year, this 2025? Yep, let go of that thing. Let God replace it with something better, something you never even imagined, and you'll be amazed to see how God is so awesome. And I am on the same journey. I am letting go of so many things. I let go of my two businesses. I let go of my other jobs that I was doing. I let go of the money chasing belief. I let go of so many things. Maybe I'm gonna write down all those things that I'm letting go this year so you can have an idea. Because sometimes we just need a little push. You know, once you start reading those things, then you might think that, yeah, maybe I need to let go of this specific thing. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I look forward to see you in the next one. Let go of that thing. Let God replace it with something better, something that's actually good, something that can actually help you glorify God. See you in the next one. Bye.